Welcome to a new Team CGC 9.8 video, and today was my local Comic Con, so I got a nice little haul from the Windsor Comic Con, which is my hometown, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. And yeah, I picked up a pretty nice haul, and if you're a regular watcher of this channel, you know one of the kind of low points of the channel was this really crappy unbox I had where one of the CGC cases was cracked and I had to send it back. I did end up getting a return for that as well, so it ended up working out, but that issue that had the crack in it was Avengers 684, when Hulk gets his first immortal powers. So I had to send that book back. You know, really wanted that book. I have an Immortal Hulk #1, so I kind of wanted those two books together. And yeah, it didn't happen. I had to send it back. But today at Windsor Comic Con, I was able to grab an Avengers 684 when Hulk gets his Immortal Hulk powers for $120 Canadian. And, you know, the way I kind of look at it is on eBay, I'm always paying at least $20 extra in shipping. So take off 20, that's $100 Canadian. $100 Canadian is about $73 American. So pretty much buying this off eBay for $73 would have been the equivalent, and that's a really good price off of eBay. I think these are kind of hitting $100 basically at this point. So Avengers 684, an issue I wanted, really cool cover, goes well with my Immortal Hulk #1. Look on the CGC census really quick here. There are 1,228 CGC 9.8s, so there's a lot of them, and this is a good example of just a new modern issue that's really popular, and collecting's really popular now, so people aren't beating up their books, or you know, so a lot of the things that are sent into CGC. So the CGC census isn't as important with new books. I think more popularity is important. So yeah, 1,228 CGC 9.8s, that's a lot of them, and 84% of all graded copies are CGC 9.8. So all on average, most of them are 9.8s that are being sent in. So a really popular book. You're not really buying this because of the CGC census. A modern book. It's really, you know, if you like Hulk, if you like Immortal Hulk, you buy this. If you don't, you don't. Like, it's not really, I would say, an investment-worthy book or anything like that, but you never know, because, you know, just because there are a lot on the CGC census doesn't mean, like, a new movie wouldn't absolutely blow up this book if, like, there was a new Immortal Hulk movie or something like that. Like, yeah, I'm sure these things would go wild, even though there are tons of CGC 9.8s. Okay, so, yeah, you know what I'll bring in? I actually just brought out my Immortal Hulk #1. CGC 9.8, so finally got them together, so I'll bring this on camera here. Yeah, and that's cool, because, yeah, I sort of almost, in a sense, almost gave up on trying to buy one of these, maybe out of frustration and just looking at some other issues, and yeah, to see this at the Comic Con for a decent price, and I bought it pretty much right away, so. Okay, let's look at some of the raw books I got, because a couple cool ones. Secret Wars #7. This is the first Julia Carpenter as Spider-Woman. And this is probably like kind of the second key issue, whereas Secret Wars #8 is the first alien symbiote costume, or origin of the alien symbiote costume, I guess would be. That's a really popular one. This is probably second popular, I would say. In really good shape. That's kind of why I bought it. A dink or two on the spine. This is probably a 9.4 or 9.6. Flat, really nice crisp white pages. Yeah, this seller was quite good. That I bought this at the same seller I bought the CGC 9.8 book. You could tell he really took care of his comics. Amazing Spider-Man #28. This is kind of a random issue, but I read a blog or a vlog on, yeah, it was a blog probably years ago now, about this issue specifically being the lowest printed Amazing Spider-Man issue ever. Amazing Spider-Man #28. No first appearances, no nothing. Kind of a cool cover though, I gotta say. So this is my second or third one, I think, that I picked up for. This one's $8. You know, I pick them up if they're $5, $7, $4. Kind of a cool one, yeah. Just to apparently it's the lowest printed run Amazing Spider-Man ever. Amazing Spider-Man #28. Yeah, this is when, yeah, Volume 2, I guess, when they switched from the legacy numbering in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, I guess it was. Grabbed a Uncanny X-Men 239. So kind of on record as saying, you know, I'm a huge Mr. Sinister fan, but the first appearance of Mr. Sinister, I don't have that in a CGC 9.8 because I just don't really like the cover. And this is the one I really like, though. The best Mr. Sinister cover, Uncanny X-Men 239. This was $10 Canadian, and yeah, it's probably a very fine near mint. It's in pretty decent shape, but not perfect. Yeah, just cool. This is one that I think this is my third one as well in the Raw. You know, I have certain issues that aren't key issues that I just like to pick up because they're like classic covers, and this is definitely one of them. Because yeah, huge Mr. Sinister fan. And 221, I've watched many times and have almost bid many times on a CGC 9.8 Uncanny X-Men. I think it's 221, first Mr. Sinister appearance. And because I love Mr. Sinister, but just don't really like the cover, and just never pulled the trigger, I guess, but who knows, that could change. Another kind of in the same boat as this one, Batman 450, a kind of non-key issue that I just love the cover. This is my maybe fourth one of these. And I have a CGC 9.8 of this one. Just like a personal favorite. And last one, raw copy I found of a nice Incredible Hulk 345. This is probably the second most popular Todd McFarlane Hulk cover. 340 being, with the Wolverine obviously being the most popular. 345, second most popular. In the CGC 9.8, this fetches like 250 at least, usually, in the CGC 9.8. So, yeah, and this one's not perfect. Probably a 9, maybe a 9.2 or something. $14 though for a 345. I just thought, why not? I think that was the last purchase I made. Then I headed home. Oh yeah, also grabbed a T-shirt. This Hulk Squashing the World T-shirt, which I thought was pretty cool, and kind of goes along with Immortal Hulk. So maybe that's why I bought it. But yeah, really happy. I found some decent books this year. I think last year may have been even a little bit better, possibly. I know last year there were 2 Teen Titans 12s for $80, I believe they were Canadian, but for both of them, and I did not buy them, and I've always been hitting myself for that. I have like 3 Teen Titans 12s in the Raw, and then a Teen Titans 12 CGC 9. But yeah, so last year I think might have been a little bit better, I feel, but I might head back there later tonight. I went really early to kind of get the fresh pickings. Yeah, and this I think I got for a really good price, and it kind of redeemed that super bad unboxing, so I think that's a positive thing. If you haven't already, please join the team and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8. And hit that bell. When you press subscribe, the bell will come up. Hit the bell and get all our latest notifications for new videos. But yeah, pretty good time at Windsor Comic Con, and glad I could grab a couple books and to show you guys, and certainly redeem that on that boxing that went wrong, the unboxing that went wrong. Thank you very much for watching, though, and I will see you on the next video.